Welcome to D.O.T. University. I'm Ryan, the D.O.T. guy. Today we're bringing you a short video clip from our reasonable suspicion training for supervisors. Now in this video clip, we're going to be showing you what we're talking about the eyes, okay? What you're looking at as a supervisor when you're talking to your employees, things like that. I would tell you back in my days when I was a trooper on DUI patrol, the eyes are the truth to the soul, so I hope you enjoy this clip. Now to get the full content, the full training video, make sure you go to dotuniversity.org. The link is in the description below. Now make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring that bell so you can be informed. We're coming out with new content that can help you and your team stay off the radar. The eyes are the truth to the soul. Now, obviously, in this little cartoon and in your student guide, we're on page number 52. This little cartoon, I found this thing years ago. There's no science behind this cartoon. I just use it in here to kind of show that, hey, you know what? The eyes tell us a lot. Pay attention to them, what's going on with it. You know, if you watch somebody talk and their eyes are just so wide open, what's going on, you know, we're going to probably say, hey, what's happening with you? Something's got you, elevated, super alert. Whereas if somebody has used weed or a sedative or something brought them back down. So really pay attention to the eyes. When we talk about the eyes right here, I call this the marijuana eyes, right? This first picture that we have up here, we got an eye. You could show one version of it clear, one version of it bloodshot, okay? Now, bloodshot and watery, they tend to kind of go hand in hand, and you can definitely see looking at these where they're watery. This set of eyes to the right, they're not so bloodshot, but the eyes are a lot more closed, and that kind of thing. So really pay attention to the eyes. Now, are there excuses why my eyes might be bloodshot and watery? Absolutely. Me personally, I have typical red eyes because a little bit of hay fever, allergens in my eyes. I don't have allergies bad enough that I get sick, but I have allergies that whatever affects my eyes. Growing up in high school, my mom, she always accused me of smoking weed. I never did. I never smoked weed, but she would always accuse me of it just because my eyes were red. Later on in life, doc's like, well, yeah, you've got some hay fever, it affects your eyes, okay? Constriction of the pupils. I love watching the pupils because they're going to tell you what's going on. Our eyes should all work and relate to the exact same light, or at least be very similar. So when you go and you're in the confront stage and it's you and another supervisor, now hopefully the other supervisor isn't also on the same drugs that this individual is on. But look at their eyes to give you a comparison of the individual you're talking to. So if you look at this individual that you're talking to's pupils and they're the size of a pinhead, and you look at the other supervisors and they're the size of a pencil eraser, then that's how you're going to do it. Now, you don't need to measure their eyes. Just find a comparison to size. Now, I like to use pinhead, a push pin size, of the head of a push pin. We also have a mechanical pencil eraser, and we have a regular wooden pencil eraser. So just a pencil eraser gives you kind of some eyes, some pupil sizes that people can relate to, and that's how you would describe it, kind of within your notes. Now, dilated pupils, if you come across somebody like this, I would expect them to tell me that they just got back from the eye doctor and they've got those drops in there that make their eyes do this, because this is not normal. I would describe this as that you're saying somebody's eyes look specifically like a dime or something like that. But again, describe what you saw in there, compare that to other people in the room if their eyes aren't like that. Now, if you're looking at somebody, you got one eye is constricted and one eye is dilated, probably want to call 911 because they could be onset of a stroke. So again, pay attention to those eyes and that. And if ever you think that there's a medical emergency, don't hesitate to call 911. The ambulance, if they're healthy and they're okay, the ambulance isn't going to take them. Now, yellowing the eyes, jaundiced eyes. This is typically found with higher levels of alcoholism. When an individual is consuming that vodka drinker, this was typically when I would pick up that odor that I was talking about earlier, that yellowing of the eyes. Their liver is turning them yellow. Okay, so again, just a good thing to know. If you have employees that are walking around with yellow eyes, you probably want to get a little closer to them, start having these conversations with them. So you get that chemical odor I'm talking about, you might want to send them in for a test. Thank you for watching that short clip. I hope you enjoyed that segment on the eyes. Now, it was just a short video clip. Remember, you have to have all your supervisors trained, so make sure you sign them up for that training. at dotuniversity.org. That link is in the description below. Hopefully this was helpful to keep you and your team off the radar. We'll see you on the next video.